Even though we know God is always with us, sometimes we need to really connect with that confidence and that strength. So today during movement, I am going to focus on poses that help us channel that inner strength with you. So let's start with, I've got Margaret here to help me, and we're going to start as we always do with our breathing before we get into our poses. So today we're going to try what's called belly breathing. So what I want you to do is put one hand on your heart and one hand right on your belly. You can move it around if you can, feel it. And we're going to, just like we did the smelling the flower and blowing out the candle, we're going to breathe in. We're going to take 3 really good yoga breaths. And when you breathe out, I want you to watch your hand and feel it move out, because you really want to see if you can push it out with your stomach. Okay, ready? We're going to breathe in and blow out. Did you feel your stomach? All right, let's try it again. Breathe in. Blow out really slowly and grow that belly. Can you feel your heart getting a little slower? That's our goal, is to slow that heart down. All right, let's do one more. Breathe in. Blow out that belly. Great job. If you want to dim the lights, you can do that. Get in a comfortable position. If you have a mat, go and get it. If you want to use a towel. And Miss Margaret's going to walk you through our confident and strong poses, and you can do them with her. All right, our first pose is our child's pose. So kneel on the floor with your knees as wide as your hips and your toes touching together. There you go. Then sit back on your heels and rest your body in between your legs and place your forehead on the mat if you can reach it. Stretch your arms in front of you with your palms facing down. Rest your elbows on the mat. Relax every part of your body in this pose and hold it for 2 yoga breaths. Great job. When you're ready, come to the tabletop pose. You're going to make your body look just like a table. You're going to arch your back a little bit, have your hands slightly in front of your shoulders and your knees under your hips. I want you to breathe in and lift your right arm out in front of you. It doesn't have to be your right arm, but one of your arms out in front of you. And then exhale and lift your opposite leg out behind you, kind of like it's a tail. All right. If you look forward, you can balance yourself. Beautiful. Now try to keep your balance and do 2 deep breaths. Now, if you can, put your hand down on the mat, then your knee down, and try to do it with your other hand and knee. Your arm goes out first with your opposite leg. Take 2 breaths. Try to balance. It takes a lot of strength to hold that pose. All right. Great job. If you need to put your hand down and just lift your leg, that's okay. If you need to put your leg down and just lift your hand, that's okay. All right, great job. Now, we're going to move in to downward dog by lifting your knees and your hips up. Spread your fingers wide and press them evenly into your mat. And drop your heels. There you go. Fantastic. And then I want you to walk your feet towards your hands and roll up into the mountain pose with your feet under your hips and your hands down by your side. And I want you to take a big deep breath in. Sweep your arms up overhead with the palms of your hands facing one another. Then I want you to blow out and put your arms down back by your sides. And try it again. Breathe in and push your arms back down. Breathe in, blow out. Now I want you to step or jump your feet out wider than your hips. Press your feet firmly into the mat as you draw your head up toward the sky. Press your chest toward the front of the room and put your arms out like they're in a big letter T. That's your star pose. Do you feel strong? Feel the strength. Feel God just warming your body with His sun. Wonderful. With your feet planted firmly on the floor, press your palms together at your heart. Move your weight into your right foot if you're comfortable, keeping a slight bend in your knee. And you're going to move your other leg up. You can either, you can put it beside your ankle, or you can move it up, all the way up to your knee into the tree pose. Now reach the top of your head toward the sky and grow your tree as tall as you can. You can still bring your hands down or keep them at your heart, or you can grow branches by bringing your arms up toward the sky. If you wobble a little, just pretend like you're swaying in the breeze. Hold for 2 breaths. Great job. Now I want you to lie down on your back. Just like this is called either happy baby pose, I like to call it pig in the mud, and you're going to draw your knees into your chest and wrap your hands under your knees and press your back into the mat as you give yourself a big squeeze and thank yourself for being big and brave today. You can rock back and forth. It feels kind of good on your back. And then finally, stretch out your legs all the way out, your arms all the way up if you want to, or you can rest them by your side. Relax. And when you're ready, come back up. Stand up. Raise your hands above your head and pull them down to your heart. And end with our namaste. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you have channeled that confidence and that strength and you are ready to face the week and do God's work. We'll see you next time.